Hello everyone, hi, happy birthday. We have so many cool things to unbox, but not today. Today, I'm showing you a different kind of video. Because this whole past month, I've been waking up super early and going out every Saturday morning to yard sales and finding all the coolest airsoft gear. My budget has been $1,000 for the month, and I wasn't allowed to go over by even a penny, or I would get in trouble.
By me.
By her. And well, I think I found some pretty cool items, but I'm gonna leave that up to you to let me know at the end of the video down in the comments if you liked all the stuff and which one was your favorite. So, we found 3 yard sales with airsoft stuff, and I'm gonna start with the first one, where we got this stuff. First, we have a full metal KJW Beretta. An M9, and it came with a cool little pistol laser too. And we did test this, it did work. We also got this. This is a G&G combat machine with a red dot and a riser. It's primarily plastic, but a great beginner gun. We also got a bucket of BBs with it and a few other little miscellaneous mags. And this whole bundle was $100. So I'd say that was a pretty good start. Also tested this thing out. Yeah, it worked as well. So with that, we completed our first airsoft yard sale. A few weeks later, we found another yard sale that had a lot of airsoft stuff. So much so that I have to get a whole bin. In this bin is a whole bunch of stuff I got at the second yard sale. Starting with this. This is a cool little spring SMG. We've got a cool pistol box. I'll show you that in a minute. Whole bunch of spare mags for a Marui Spec MP7. We got some shotgun shells, flash mags for an AK, whole bunch of miscellaneous gear, loose BBs, whole bunch of CO2, and a whole bunch of spare mags for airsoft guns that this lot didn't come with. A couple of spring-loaded grenades, a holster and a speed loader, and a bunch of miscellaneous tactical gear. And here is that pistol box we were talking about. Ooh. This is a No Compromise HK USP Compact. It is a gas blowback pistol and it came with a spare mag. The thing is full metal and has seen a little bit of use, but it is still in great condition. And it sounds cool too. But that's not all I got at that yard sale. Like I said, there was a whole bunch of stuff on the table and there were some airsoft guns too. Starting with this super cheap, low-powered AK. It is a battery-operated AK, but it takes the really cheap batteries. It is not very powerful and it takes super cheap mags, not the ones you would be used to in an airsoft AK. It was missing the cover plate on the back. And you did see a whole bunch of shotgun shells in the bin. Well, that's because we got a tri-shot pump airsoft shotgun. I do believe it came with like 6 shells, and this is a great choice for some CQB airsoft. We also got a whole bunch of walkie-talkies. Not the charger though. I had to get that myself because they were all dead. And I wanted to make them work. What if I wanted to talk to my friends? If one day I get them. And finally, I'm gonna need a little table space for this next one because it's a whole big case. Ooh. Time to open it up, unbox it, and show you what I got. This was the most fun. I really enjoy this one. I've already used it. It is the Elite Force MP7 AEG. It came with a whole bunch of accessories. We've got 8 mags to go with it, 2 lipos, a lipo charger, PEC box, 4 sights, 2 risers, and a partridge in a pear tree. But it flew away and the pear tree died. This is a pretty heavy-duty MP7. It even has an Ace-Tech AT2000 tracer on the front. Fold-down grip comes in handy in CQB. Just watch.
Let's see if this gun I got at a yard sale is actually worth $500. Why does it sound like a PP7 from GoldenEye?
And what is it about this thing that makes it sound like a PPK from GoldenEye? Pew, pew. This thing's got some weight to it. It's got a lot of metal, but also some polymer parts, the parts that make sense at least. And with all the spare mags, I was pretty much never out of ammo in game. I think I went through 3 total in a 15-minute round. I also don't shoot like crazy. And in total, for everything you saw in this yard sale haul, we spent $300. I'd say money well spent. Everything has seen some fair use. Everything's been sitting around for a while, had a little layer of dust on it, but that's fine because what didn't work, I can fix. That's the best part about airsoft on a budget. But we've saved the best for last. The final yard sale we went to had a whole lot more. For this third airsoft yard sale, I found a couple things spread out on a table, and you know I gotta ask them, do you got more? And well, I did what I was always told not to as a kid, and I followed a stranger into their basement where they had a whole plethora of airsoft stuff. And of the stuff he pulled out, there were 9 airsoft guns. 9. But the first thing I saw on the table was this airsoft revolver. I thought it was a cheap Springer, and it had a $4 price tag written in masking tape like all good yard sales should have. Of course I was gonna get this regardless, but upon further inspection, I saw this. It's a gas fill. This is a gas airsoft revolver. It is missing the shells, but I'm pretty sure I have some laying around. I'll just have to look. Another thing I saw on the table was this night vision. I thought it was legit night vision. I thought my goal had been achieved. You guys know I've been looking for some really cool night vision on the cheap. Well, this is really cool, and this is night vision, and it is cheap. This is a Jack's Pacific Spy night vision toy. It does actually work though. And if I can figure out how to record a video of the night vision working, I'm gonna put it right there. Whoa. But once we were in the basement, we found all of this stuff. Starting with these 2 low-powered AEG M14s. Now the difference between this cheap low-powered AK and these 2 M14s is the battery connector. That had a really super cheap plug. These had Tamiya plugs. That means I could put a lipo on them and test them out in game. So you know what I did.
This is an electric M14 and the gearbox is showing. We're gonna see if we can get anybody in this free-for-all.
And it worked really well, surprisingly well. I didn't realize it would actually be competitive. So much so that now all my friends are jealous, and we're gonna have a very bad airsoft gun day, and whoever has the worst is the best. More on that later. And before I show you the rest of the airsoft guns, let's look at the bin full of extra parts from this yard sale. We got some CO2, BBs, whole bunch of spare mags, speed loaders, zombie antidote BBs, batteries and chargers, mesh and goggles, airsoft shotgun shells, a whole bunch of gear, including a cross-draw vest, a dump pouch, and other miscellaneous pouches, slings and holsters. And at the bottom of the bin, we have a whole bunch of Thunder Bee shells and enough parts to repair an entire other airsoft gun. Hello! Now getting back to the airsoft guns, you saw the shotgun shells, which means we got another tri-shot airsoft spring shotgun. This is a pretty cool one. It looks like the stock's held on with tape. I'm not brave enough to take the tape off and find out. It's on there for a reason, and it's flag themed, so salute it and thank it for its service. And it's got a barrel bag permanently attached, so if I ever want to run this, I'm not gonna lose my barrel bag. Genius! We got 2 CO2 blowback 1911s. This safety was not in it, so I had to put one in there for now. It's not really meant for it, but it still functions. And this is an Elite Force 1911. It does work 100%. There was also some spare mags in the bin. We got a Jag scattergun. This is a gas tri-shot shotgun. The only problem is it's stuck and it doesn't work. So I might try to fix it, or I might just trade it as is, who knows. Also got this pretty cool Elite Force G36, but when I got it, it wasn't in this condition. It was missing the mag well and the entire front, but I happen to have some boneyard ones, courtesy of Full Auto, and well, now it's back in one piece. It even has 2 mags. But the one I was most happy about is this. This is a GMP wire cutter 16-inch. This thing is full metal, and I mean it. I would drop it on this to show you how heavy it is, but it'll probably go through, and I'll I'll get yelled at. It came with several mags. It's got a high cap in it right now because I tested it. See, it shot pretty well. I like that it's got the rubber textured part on the key mod rail so that you got a good spot to rest your hand. It's called a wire cutter because look at how cool the front of that barrel is. And if this were brand new back in the day when it was purchased, probably about 7 or 8 years ago, this would be 400 smackers. And I know you're wondering, how much did everything you just showed me in the third yard sale lot cost? I'm not telling. Just kidding, we spent $240 on all of it because a lot of it was in various states of disrepair, and between then until now, I've had to spend some time making it all work. Well, mostly all of it. And with that, we have finally completed our tour of yard sales for the month of July. We also picked up some stuff at pawn shops and flea markets, but you gotta check out my shorts and TikToks to see the rest of that. TikToks are on TikTok. So, if you were keeping count, that is 16 whole airsoft guns, and the grand total we spent in 1 month was $640, which was well under my $1,000 budget. In your face.
You're not including everything else you got from other places.
That has nothing to do with the yard sale video. Shh. Let me know in the comments below which one of these airsoft guns was your favorite. I picked, but I'm not telling you which one. I want you to guess. Which one do you think is my favorite? All right, everybody, you've made it to the end of the video. And to prove that you've made it this far, she's gonna ask you a question. It better be a good one because they've sat around and watched all this. They want a good question. Here we go. The question is,
what's something you find embarrassing for no reason?
ho ho ho, everything.
For example, the walk back after you bowl.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. All right, let us know. What is embarrassing to you for no reason? Down below. Comment it. And this week's member of the week is Green Zorse. Thanks for being a member. And if you want to be a member of the week and get your shout out, well, you got to be a member to start out with. So join up in our YouTube members program. You get bonus content, like a behind the scenes video every single week. That's a special video that no one else gets to see. It's a secret just between us. So congratulations, Green Zorse, and I hope I said that right. It's like horse with a Z. I said in the last video that if it got 1,069 likes, I would chug this old pickle juice. Well, guess what? It didn't. It did get 1,004, so you were 65 likes off. That's 65 of you that dropped the ball because it got like 10,000 views. What's going on?
But wait, I think they need a second chance. This is
Fine.
their last chance.
If this one gets 1,500 likes, 1,500 likes, I'm chugging the old pickle juice. I'm gonna put it right over here for the next video. You have a week. All right, everybody, that's it for the yard sale video. Tune in next week if you wanna see a mystery unboxing. It might be from a different country. Feel free to like this video if I made you laugh, cause I'll do it again, and find me on all the others. If you're on TikTok, find me on YouTube, and if you're watching this on YouTube, find me on TikTok. That's how that works. And I know I didn't show you the coolest part, so here it is. Look at this mag pouch!